Hello, guys.
Hey,
Third
Doc.
Hello.
official
Buddy.
board meeting. How you doing?
Doing
This
well?
game is broken.
Banging our
Yawn.
heads.
Just look, we're just staring at our great works here, guys. So, if you guys saw my last episode, for example, when I stopped, it said 600 tons of alloy and a totally different number in plastic. And yeah, right now it's saying 300. What is it saying for you guys? Like
I think we're all
alloy?
synced up at the moment. We've all got 33,000 plastic, 300 alloy, and then full-on processors.
Yes.
But earlier today, plastic was full, alloys was halfway, and there were no processors. Then, I don't know, when I logged on a moment ago before we recorded, plastic was halfway done, and then it dropped down, so I have no idea what is
Yeah.
going on.
Who's selling the plastic from
Yeah.
the great work?
It's so weird, man. Yeah, and the fun thing is, I feel we're also losing a crap load of resources by that. You know, because the plastic was when I kept on playing after I stopped recording, and I was up to 50, and I saw it physically being delivered, and now it's just gone.
It's
Does
gone.
that mean
Yeah.
like all my work in vain? All the money, I have no idea. I stocked 45,000 processes in there. That is at least there for all of you guys, right?
As long
Yeah,
as they
it
stay
is.
there.
Do you know, I've just noticed something very strange. Well, not strange, but something I didn't realise before. This solar farm is in one corner of 4 plots in the middle. That would kind of indicate that you could possibly build all 4 great works for one region, which would kind of make sense because all the regions are completely separated. If I go over to my second city
Oh,
and
you're
I try and
kidding.
send it money, I can't send money over. It says no connection. So it's like the regions are actually 4 cities rather than 16.
This is completely retarded, man.
I've
Doesn't
just
make any
had
sense.
I've just had an earthquake and it's destroyed my pro stadium.
I need to see this. Biffington, here I come.
It's just
if it's
How much does the stadium cost to make?
if it's updated for me,
Those are expensive.
it's
Oh, man.
100 what is it? 225,000
How much money did you need to host your event?
300,000.
oh
Oh
man.
boy.
And it
For
looks
me,
like
it's still there, Biffa. Don't worry, it's not really gone. It's all just a dream.
phew, I'll wake up. It's funny because it's not totally disappeared. It's like collapsed, but it's still on the plot.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have
no,
to wait until it turns into rubble.
Oh, man.
it's gone for me. It's
But-
there for me, man. This is the whole updating thing. This is totally. I don't know what to say, guys. And today I
nuts.
spent 15 minutes observing the traffic again and my delivery trucks, and I have to tell you, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. They drive. It makes no sense at all what those things are doing. Yeah,
So-
let's see.
Well, we were talking about the trade. I've had the problem with the trade centres as well.
You too?
Trade depots, and they're both chock-a-block with stuff, but nothing can be sold to the global market. It's
Okay, so and Kiralis had that too, right?
Yeah, I needed to demolish
And-
both the trade depot and the waste disposal thingy and recycling. Everything I need to demolish and build it again. Now it's kind of working, but I wasted like tons of money on that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I had to do it as well, and yeah, I had 3.5 million. At the moment, I'm losing $36,000 an hour with my city.
well, I'm making more money now. My pro stadium's gone. I'm plus 13 grand an hour.
I've just sent you 500,000 so you can rebuild that and then host your
Oh,
event.
brilliant! Oh,
Look
thanks.
at you, miss. 5.7 million.
I got a lot. Yeah, I solved my traffic problems in my city, and since then I've had no problems with my trade depot or my plastics and recycling, and yeah, just been making a ton of money since I made those changes.
Did it do it to Avalon's Nest too?
Yeah, well, I thought I'd play around and do what I did in the other city, or copy the layout that I had in mind, and I added these extra avenues in front of my main one, and then the traffic just disappeared. And since
me
then,
see.
the whole city has just been so profitable. All the businesses are shipping all of their freight. The trade depot's working fine.
Where's that avenue you're talking about? I'm looking at your city right now, at your
Yeah,
city
let's have a look.
entrance.
Alright, if you look at the main avenue and sort of look at it so you're in line with it, so it's going down, well, up to the top of your monitor, And then to the right hand side you can see 2 other avenues. They weren't there before. The ones with all the commercial and residential went all the way down to that one at the front there. So what I did was move them back, put in the 2 avenues and put loads of industrial in there. So now all the people going to work travel to those buildings and they don't go onto the main avenue that is the traffic in and out of the city. And since then it just means all the trade and stuff just goes really well
move.
because there's no traffic blocking it up.
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, okay, so you kind of concentrate in the traffic in there, trap it in there, basically.
Yeah,
kind of.
you push it all to the other side of the main road, and then that gets reserved for all your
tourists
your trade
and
and
travelling.
tourists.
Man,
Exactly.
this is such a waste of space, though. Unneeded. Wow, crazy.
It works.
Yeah, it works.
It
of
works.
course.
Game is
yeah.
crazy.
Uh,
It's like the main aspect of this game is traffic.
Yes.
Yes.
For some reason, I can just feel it, you know.
broken traffic.
Broken traffic.
What I observed as well, I was watching my recycling trucks for a long, long time. And guys, I tell you, I have waited enough. I have 4 recycling plants, and the recycling trucks are just driving around aimlessly. Like in the city, it's ridiculous. And I'm not able to collect more than 50% of all my recycling goods that are laying around. One area of the city is completely neglected, although I saw the recycling trucks going through, but they're just not really picking up stuff.
They sort of clump together, don't they, as
Yeah.
well, and follow each other around.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I saw an update. Alloy is 310 tons for me now, and plastic 36,000. What does it say for you guys?
Yeah, 36.5 on the
Yes.
plastic, and alloy is 315.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's increasing.
So we're kind of synced up now.
Another week or something, and we might be done.
Couple of weeks, yeah.
It looks like we might have more Great Works projects to do after that as well.
Yeah,
mine's
but
updated.
but that is wrong, guy. How?
Oh,
know,
no,
I
it's
thought,
gone up 72,500 on the plastic.
what?
Yours is 72.5.
Yeah.
Oh, what is going on? 40,000 just appears out of nowhere.
Oh man, we can never tell when it's full. Well, what I suggest, guys, if anybody is playing and sees, okay, start phase 2 or something, click the dang button.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just click it and we get it done with, so we can start phase 2. And I wonder what that is. Do you guys have any idea about what's going on in phase 2?
My guess would be it's like time. Like once you got all the materials, it's just going to take a certain amount of time to get it done.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. So, plans, guys. Are we moving on? I see Zizuma already claimed one of the plots.
Yeah, I moved up there, and then now I'm interested in playing in the other city because I solved all of its traffic problems. But yeah, I've started working on a coal mining city, and then it's going to progress to mine all the ore in the region as well. Because up here there's tons and tons of ores. I think in each of the different plots there is, loads of coal and ore around here. So if you want to do a mining project, this is the kind of area for it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna start working in the new city now as well. I think you guys wanna move on too, as I.
Yeah, I've just got such wholesale changes to make to solve my traffic problems. I think I'm gonna take my lessons that I've learned and start again.
Oh,
same
you
here.
firefighters returned as heroes. Keralis, did you just see that? Said for me, you're some kind of hero. You did some heroic deed, whatever it was.
Did
well
I?
done.
Am I selling among my fire trucks?
I don't know, man. It's so confusing.
Biffa, did you get the money? Because I just got a message on my screen saying it got sent over.
No.
No?
Just flat my city and I've got it.
I know it takes a long time, but it just gave me a message. I thought it might have synced up.
You will get the money next year, then, man. Just wait for it. Oh boy.
Well, the stupid thing is, I've tried to just have a look and see whether I can fit the Pro Stadium back in the same spot it came from, and it won't fit now.
That's so strange.
I don't know.
Is it built anywhere near like a hill or a slope?
Nope. It's literally, there is a square that it would fit in, and that's where it came from, and it won't rotate the right direction to fit in the slot, so I don't know. I'll cover it when I get there.
Oh man, this is so complicated. I'm quickly visiting Keralisburg.
Yes,
I
good
mean,
idea.
the idea is great, isn't it? It's fun, to work on these projects together, but it's kind of hard to coordinate when nobody knows how many resources are delivered all the time.
It's frustrating, isn't it, a bit?
If I knew it, I stopped alloy deliveries because for me it said full. So I just focused on processes. If I knew it, I could have filled it up easily. Not a biggie, but...
Well, I did the same, the opposite way around. But I did the same thing. Stopped certain stuff because we didn't need it, and it sort of disappeared.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we have to figure out something about that. How is the tourist attractions doing, Keralis?
They suck.
Sci-fi.
They suck?
They suck. Something has happened. Like in the past hour, I've been playing off camera. So I had like 4 tornadoes, 3 earthquakes, and some other stuff happening. So everything's gone down. I closed every casino because that was losing money. I built a sci-fi casino
Right.
just because, and that's losing money. So it's going
you
bad.
have to position casinos next to each other in certain ways. Different casinos draw in different demographics. I watched some video on it. I didn't really fully absorb the information, but yeah, there's sort of a strategy to how you should lay them out.
Oh, your Tokyo Tower's doing well.
Is it?
You're making $6,000 a day?
Yeah, but I made like 110K on the Empire State Building.
Now, for me, it says it's losing 3,700 a day.
You're joking.
Oh, boy.
Some of this doesn't make any logic, because that was like earning tons of money.
What just happened?
I don't know. I placed the Tokyo Tower.
Yeah.
It was all was going good. Then all of a sudden, nobody of them are just getting money. I don't know.
I'm just
Same
destroying
thing
your
happened to
buildings.
me.
Are you, buddy?
I'm bulldozing things here, yeah.
At the same thing going, Keralis. I had the Big Ben. Oh, Biffa, by the way, you can build the Big Ben now if you want to. I destroyed it.
Oh, right. Oh, cool.
Imagine that I actually destroyed the Big Ben. Well, yeah.
That's a tragedy.
It felt really bad, but the thing was making 9,000 minus per day or something. I couldn't keep it. So I don't know. It is really... I didn't even know how I want to feel about it, Actually, I feel mostly amused. Oh, alloy is full for me, by the way, now.
What is going on?
Check.
Alloy is full and plastic is up to 75,500.
No. Not for me, though.
Nah, not for me either. Oh, I guess we might know by next week.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so I'll move on. I want to try out something in my new city. I saw some crazy stuff. I saw something on the Reddit. Somebody made a city. It had no electricity, no water, no sewage system, no nothing. 300,000 people in there and still moving in and making a lot of money.
Man.
No kidding. So that's how broken this game actually is, I think.
So was he just getting it all from other cities then? Just buying it on the global market or from the region?
No, I mean, people just move in. It's just...
Out of nowhere, yeah.
Yeah, they just keep on moving in, and you don't have to provide the city services and whatnot. They just keep on moving in. Maybe I can find the Reddit link somehow and give it to you guys. You have to check it out. It's
good
ridiculous.
fun, yeah.
It's ridiculous. And he made it real funny, saying, "Oh, fancy sewage system? Who needs that?" Next screen, more and more people moving in. Electricity? Come on. Come on. Yeah. So we will see. Maybe we get this great work done. Technical difficulties in the way. I start my new city. I hope you guys will too. And yeah, we will check back and see if we figure it out.
See if it's working again.
Yeah, maybe till the next board meeting we have the solar plant, which will then be totally useless because we don't...
Because we've all moved on.
Yeah.
At least we can still laugh about it.
Yeah. As I said, I don't really know how to feel, right? I laugh about it, but I'm also really disappointed. I mean, I don't want to, rant too much and be, but they really could have made it better. There's some huge problems with this game. Seriously.
That's a very polite way of putting it. They really could have made it better.
Whoa! What the heck just happened? Something in my city blew up.
Oh.
Okay, a building just randomly exploded in my city.
Maybe it was
Disaster.
a hazard fire.
Oh, what on earth is going on?
It's all kicking off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it was an
It just
hazard
randomly
fire.
blew up.
I think
I was
better
just
stop.
sitting there watching the whole region from above, and then in my city, something just blew up.
Oh man.
Oh,
We
amazing.
better get out of here before Kiralisburg completely gets destroyed by tornadoes.
Yeah,
Oh,
pause.
yeah.
Avalon's nest blows up and I go bankrupt.
Yep.
See ya.
See you
See ya.
guys.
See you guys.
There you go, guys. That was the mayor's meeting, and yes, you can see some stuff has changed in my city. I came on here the other day, felt like relaxing and just playing a bit of SimCity for a bit, and I thought, well, I can't work on the other city because I'm not going to be recording. So I felt like playing around in Avalon's Nest, and I thought, why don't I test out, the principle that we're going to be trying in our new city, where we're going to have these avenues going like that, but then we're going to have a couple of roads, or in the other city, it's just the one in front of it. So people coming down from the cities, they go round these streets to get to work, where we've got all this industrial area, and then, oh, what have I done? Let's ask later, I don't know what that is. Yeah, and then they don't go around onto this main road, and since then things have just been crazy. Industrial, everything has been going really well. All of these have got like profitable freight shipments. This thing here is always full and delivering, and basically it's eased up traffic congestion and caused everything in our city to work really well. So you can see with the amount of money that I've got, I can pretty much do what I want. And if you remember, we had the gap in the middle here where we had 2 avenues and not really enough room for this stuff. Well, I got rid of everything on there, including a clinic, a fire station, in fact 2 clinics. The only thing that remained from that was this police station here. So you see this road here, this is where the avenue used to go up there. And yeah, the money just kept rolling in. I think mainly it comes from shipments of like plastic and alloys that are being exploited and things exported and things like that, because you can see my my budget is in the negative. It usually hovers around like that. Sometimes it jumps up to 1,000 a bit when the population goes up. Here's the other cool thing, and why have I had no tourists in that period? That is so strange. Unemployment, well, it was completely down a moment ago, but that building blew up, so I think a few people lost their jobs. But unemployment is completely down. Commuting, people commuting, it's still lots of them, but I don't know what to do about that at the moment. If we go to shoppers, this was actually a lot better a while ago. I had to demolish a couple of commercial buildings, so maybe that's why that was like that. But if you have a look at the homeless, all of the homeless are gone. And something really strange happened while I was playing. I destroyed a building and then about 35 homeless people came out of it. And I thought, oh no, we're going to have ourselves a homeless problem. But then, not long after that, it kind of all went away. And so, industrial freight, this is the best thing right here. The unsatisfied is 0. Every single piece of freight is now being shipped, which is awesome. Although, unfulfilled freight orders has jumped up to 6,000, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I think that was 0 last time I checked. So yeah, the city is doing incredibly well. There are so many little changes that I've made. For example, all of our streetcar depots are down the bottom here now. And I just want to completely rebuild the whole thing. Well, not completely, but rebuild a lot of our main services, which are the kind of buildings that I've plopped down and then been afraid to move. So we're going to continue expanding with these Avalons, I was about to say avenues. So we're going to have another one going up here, and then we're going to have a gap on this side where I think we're going to be able to squeeze this road here, going all the way out the top, so there'll be a row of these medium wealth housing on the side there. And this road here, by the way, it actually eases a lot of traffic congestion. I know there's a lot right now, but when that road isn't there, things get backed up around here, and then that causes it to back up further along this way. So anyway, everything is going really well. There's a random train line here that you can see as well. Now, I've been trying to get a line to come down all the way around here to the train tracks we have at the bottom here, and it's been very, very difficult to find a way of doing that. Now, I can get this to come all the way around this hill here, so what I'm thinking of doing at the moment is removing this road and giving myself a little bit more space, and hopefully finding a way to send this track all the way around there into our city. So one of the things I am thinking of doing, which sounds crazy, is demolishing these 3 just so I can move them forward a little bit and have this road go closer to the train tracks, so that we can make better use of the space behind it. And I'm literally thinking just about rearranging so much stuff, because I've got so much money to spend on this and it keeps rolling in. I want to make this city as efficient as possible. So that might even mean relocating some of our facilities around here down into that area, expanding this one and making our university even bigger. So I don't know, it just feels like there's so much that's possible right now. Um, and another thing I want to do is expand the industrial area down here. I'm going to have this road go all the way to the end and have loads of these buildings on the side. And I'm not going to hook it, or sorry, link it to this road going across, because I think that's going to give us traffic problems. I think we need to redirect people down into this area through here, like they're doing at the moment. So, one of the first things that I want to do is remove this large fire station, because we have a trade depot here, and this thing is always being used, but it needs to be made bigger, because this one here, well, last time I checked it wasn't being touched at all. But our trade port down the end, this hardly ever gets used, and it's too far away from our industrial area and these ones which it seems to prioritise. So what I want to do is demolish our 2 trade depots, build a trade port down there, and with this I want to connect it to a train terminal, rail terminal, that one. I don't know how big that is, that's something I haven't considered. That is really big. Because what I planned on doing was relocating the fire station, just destroying that. You know, we've got so much money now, I think I just want to spend it and make this city the best it can. And so that's why this track comes over here. So I want to run it round the corner there so it can go into our trade port. Now before we can do that, we need to hook it up to this road. Wow, this is really going on a bit, my explanation of my plans and all that I've done. That is the last thing I wanted to see. I really wanted that to connect up. Let's see if we can modify this a bit and get that to maybe curve around the corner. If we use the curved road, this might take a moment, you know. Let's hope for a bit of good fortune. And that kind of looks a bit derpy, but it might have to do. I think that might work out better if we destroy part of this road first. So let's go like that. Or possibly we could do a square. Let's see what the square tool says to that. No, it does not like that, does it? Okay. So we will just try the curved road around the corner. That actually looks pretty cool now. And so what we have to do next is get the train tracks across there. And this has been so difficult to do. I've spent a seriously long amount of time trying to get this to work. Oh, that's the last thing I want to see. And it looks like we can make an intersection there. So if we can connect that up like that, which we can't. Can you see the problems I'm facing? There is just not the right place to take it across. However, if we destroy some of this road now that we've got that corner bit done and connect this up down the bottom here, I might be able to take it through this bit here and get it round. Too close to existing intersection. Let's just do it a bit derpy for now and have it go across like that. Cool, that'll do. So anyway, this next bit is going to be tedious, so I'm going to make a cut. I'm going to try and get this train track to find a way around across these hills up into this area here. Well, it may have taken me an age to get here, but I finally found a way of getting this track down. I tried many things, and look how it changes when we zoom out. That looks so derpy. Yeah, so anyway, it comes down here, then it goes around a really awkward looking U-turn, down to the bottom there, around another U-turn, and now it's pretty much level with the ground. So what I'm going to do is bring it down here alongside this road, and a lot of this area is going to get redone. I want to move different things over here and get rid of this housing over time, but at the moment the clinic is in the way. And this is the only clinic open in the city. Wherever I put them, no matter how many I open them, it seems like only one of them ever actually works, and it doesn't do a very good job. So it is one of the big problems in our city. If we go have a look at the happiness ratings, people keep dying. It's death and germs. Possibly the same for commercial, or doesn't seem to affect commercial, does it? But with industrial, our workers are dying off, so it's going to help out all around if we get the health situation sorted out. And so what I think I want to do is destroy this hospital, destroy that clinic, and build a new hospital somewhere over here. Now I think this is the ideal location just here, because from this point you can have access to this road which takes you to all of the residential areas, and also it's not too far away from the industrial. So that's where I want to build it. Let's just have a look at how big this actually is. Looks like it would be a good idea to build it on this side, although wherever you build it you're going to take out 2. So they are relatively... Oh, we can't actually put it down the bottom there. That's interesting. So I think it's going to have to be here. Let's just check to see if that's commercial. Nope, they're both residential. Okay, so we're going to plop it right down there. And you know what? Let's slow down the city speed. It's a bit nightmarish just having all these cars whizzing around. There's also that red marker, so what happens if we go on that side? It's not so bad. Maybe we could put it over here. And then the park's in the way, but we can get rid of that park. I'm going to put it on this side. That seems like the most logical place to put it at the moment. And then we're going to give this thing all the ambulances it needs, which is 4 apparently. Can't have any more than that. Although these are just ambulance bays, I think they hold like 2 or more each. They hold 2 each. And we're going to put up a sign at the front. Actually, we'll put it in front of those. Main hospital, it says. And we can build all these other things, but for now I think that's going to do. Maybe a wellness centre as well. Nah, we won't bother. We'll just see what happens for now, because the deaths have been horrible in this city for a long time, and it keeps on going. So let's finally destroy this, and we'll zone that off to residential for now, so that some people can move in and contribute to our little city. Okay, all of that space is now yours. Let's hold down control. Doesn't seem to like selecting that area. And so now we can demolish the clinic that we have down here. And this is hardly putting in a dent in our wallet, which is great. This is why I like this. We've got all this money to spend, and we can rebuild our city, basically. And today is probably going to be a longer episode. I really feel like playing. I've been, really enjoying that time off camera and wanted to tell you guys about it so much. It had gone so well. Okay, right. Now we have to put in the train, like this. Oh, let's take off that right there. And the road grade is too steep. Even now it's... Oh, there we go. That's good. So let's line that up. Let's get it so there's less... Actually, we'll just do it like that. Right in front of it. That looks pretty cool. And do you know what? I don't think a car is actually going to be able to go on. That is terrible. Where's that truck going? Come over here. Ah, they're going the other way. Let's see if there's any traffic heading this way. Oh, I'm going to have to keep my eye on that. I bet the car is going to clip right through it. That is so silly. Anyway, let's see if we can connect this up. This probably won't work either. Yes, it does. Excellent. We have done it. Finally, it is connected. That means that we can build the trade port next, which means we have to relocate our fire station. So like before, I think the best place to put it is around this area in front of all of our residential areas. So I've got a feeling we're not going to be able to place it in that block there. I would actually like to know why that is. It's a strange thing for it not to let you... Oh, it could be because of that park there being quite close. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is smaller. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that park there. So, what are the other services we have? Police. We'll probably move the police up here as well, so we won't bother with that for now. We are just going to put this on... We're going to put that right there, I think. There we go. And so they're starting to build in this area already, but we're going to edit this. And we're going to give ourselves... Let's have a look. We want a fire marshal office. Office? A fire... Yeah, office. It did say that. What am I talking about? Okay, we're not going to put that there. We will put that there. And then we're going to put the fire marshal one behind it, like that. You can see what I did there. And then we've got this little space for some regular ones. We're going to put 2 extra, so that's more than the other one that we have. Put down our fire dispatch tower as well. And a sign at the front. We might even build this later on, the helipad. But let's just get ourselves into a better position financially first. And now we can destroy the fire station. Goodbye. You've done a good job, but it's time for you to go. This trade headquarters as well we might move, although we've got an upgrade available there. So now we need to shut down this, and then we need to build our trade port. We have the trade port and the trade depot further up the road, so hopefully what they're going to do is take over from all of this. I wonder if we can stop any deliveries coming in or anything like that at the moment. Don't think so. We're just going to have to demolish it and unfortunately get rid of all that freight that was already there. Goodbye. And now we can build ourselves a trade port. So we go to this tab over here, city specialization, that's the one. And the trade port. Yes, that's what we want. And we need to be able to build the thingy wingy. Yeah, that other thing next to it. That's got room for depots behind it. Do we have room for this thing right here? The rail terminal? No, we do not. That is not good. Where can we build this? Apparently nowhere. I do not like the look of that. We might have to rotate this building and put it over to the side a bit. And how much did we spend placing that down? It was 58,000. Wow, we are throwing money away right now. Let's demolish that and try again. Oh, at least we've got the money to throw around. Which was not what I said earlier in the series, that's for sure. I know some of you will point me out on that one. So building it on this side doesn't look like it's going to help much. We might have to modify this little road here. Do you know what? I say that. I'm going to put this down in the same position. So we've wasted £58,000. And now what I think we have to do is build a road. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. Take me back in. Let's build a road from this bit here to that bit there. And hold down shift so it's lined up correctly. Then we're going to delete this section of road. And, oh, that's not going to give us enough room, is it? Let's have a look at what it says anyway. Okay, I'll probably just cut the last clip short because I was derping around with the roads over here for ages. Basically, we had to move this out of the way to put down the trade port, and I rebuilt this a couple of times. It had to be attached to the rail. My plan was to build it and then bring the rail into it. You have to do it the other way around though, which kind of makes sense now that I look at it. But there you go, we have that all set up, and over here we have, you can see, an alloys, metals, and 2 freight containers, so we can really deal with a load and load of freight, and also we have 12 delivery trucks. So this thing is expensive. I'm going all out of it. It does mean we can shut down the one over here, and this costs, oh, it doesn't cost that much actually, just 700 an hour, but that can go. See you later. And we want to get rid of this one as well, but at the moment this is taking care of plastics, because in order to get plastics on your trade port you have to do something with your trade HQ, which I'm thinking of moving. I'm really enjoying this sort of restructuring and getting the city really working well, and I'm wondering if I should really kind of go all out and move these roads around like I said, so we could fit these size buildings on this side of the road. And as well as that, I'm going to extend the road down here and send all of these big buildings all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, so there is a lot to do basically is what I'm saying, and I think next episode I want to do something a little jam-packed maybe, just do lots of stuff and lots of cuts and really kind of get this city moving. But it's been a long episode and probably not a lot of you have watched to this point, but I just felt like, you know, doing a longer episode than usual. So I hope you have enjoyed it. And as always, your feedback is really appreciated. If you want to like the video, you guys know it helps. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode.